People always ask me, well, okay, tell me the secret behind the secret. This is it. Writing things down. What's written is real. You got to write down your dreams, your goals, your desire. And then I have it all. Everything that I write down consistently, I've made this journal guided so that you can actually use it the way I do and cause millions to flow in your life. You know, it's so important that you understand this one principle, if you don't get anything else, that you have to be in peace to prosper. Peace causes prosperity. So when you're manifesting prosperity, you're talking about making $1 million. I mean, when you're gonna do it the good way, when you're gonna have good success, when you wanna be able to sleep at night, then you need peace. And all those things she talked about, getting good sleep, making sure that your phone is not next to your head, all that kind of stuff is what causes peace in your life. And I practice those things. Drinking my lemon or lime water in the morning, at night before I go to sleep, all those things change the game for you. Because you know what's so true is that you got to have spiritual and strategy mixed together to manifest $1 million. And I'm telling you, anybody you hear will tell you that. You hear from, you know, all the success stories you hear about Oprah or about, you know, people in the music industry, Kanye, all of them said, you know, when I really started to prosper was when I got to a place of grounding myself spiritually and then making sure I understood the success principles and strategies at the same time. So one of the things that I use all the time to manifest $1 million is my journal. I know you heard Ariane talk about it, but I'm telling you, I hope that you have it in your hands today. Most of my audience do. If you don't, then go to staceyshop.com, grab you one so you can have it for the next live event that we do. But this journal right here, this is my $1 million secret. If there ever was a secret, people always ask me, well, okay, tell me the secret behind the secret. This is it. Writing things down. What's written is real. You got to write down your dreams, your goals, your desire. And then I have it all. Everything that I write down consistently, I've made this journal guided so that you can actually use it the way I do and cause millions to flow in your life. So anyway, I'm excited about that. So today I'm going to take you on a journey. And I hope you're ready for it. I'm not going to keep you all day, but I'm telling you, we got some exciting things. Next up, I'm going to actually show you. I always tell you, but I'm going to show you today, not just the people I talk about, but show you them so that you can see how they have made $1 million or $1 million over a few years in their business. If they haven't made it in 1 year, in a few years, they got to a place where they made millions in their business. And I want you to see the strategies, the mindset, what they had to do to manifest that, the changes they had to make so that you can identify whether it can happen for you as well. All right. So let's just talk about this for a little bit before I go into that and before I show you these people and actually bring you on set with us and talk with them in front of you. If you're not a millionaire yet, then that is why this event is for you. Or if you are a millionaire, but you feel like you're stuck. I remember doing that. I remember being stuck, having a ceiling and saying, okay, how do I break past that ceiling? So you could have made millions in your business, but you're like, okay, wait a minute. This ceiling is here. How do I get past that? Let me tell you, I had zero experience before I made millions of dollars, okay? I didn't have all this extra experience. I had zero experience before I made millions of dollars. So I know what it can feel like to want to reach this financial big goal in your life, but have no clue how to do it. You know, like you have this dream, you have this desire, like I want to reach this major goal, but then you're like, I'm clueless. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know how I'm going to get there. And I know a lot of you on today, a lot of you hearing me today, you're in that precise place. You're saying, and I don't want you to feel like you can't be in that place more than once. Like this is entrepreneurship is a never ending cycle. And that means that as you go from level to level, there's things to learn for the next level. You're always ever learning and evolving. And so, you know, I know what that feels like to say, hey, I have this financial goal, but I'm clueless. How do you get to that goal? What does that look like? So my business background is from the School of Hard Knocks, you know. I found out a lot of things from trial and error, from just figuring them out myself. I learned through a lot of trial. I learned how to manifest my business goals and to reach millions of dollars in revenue in several of my businesses. So when I talk about how to manifest $1 million business, it's not something I just did yesterday. I'm not a neophyte at this. It's not something that I'm just talking about online. A lot of people are talking about how to make $1 million and they've never even done it themselves. So that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about someone who's been tried and tested, and I lost $1 million. And I had to get it back. So I want you to understand that I can feel you and I understand where you're at. I made my first $1 million in my early 20s when I owned a makeup store in the mall. I actually negotiated a deal in a mall, which everybody at that time told me I was crazy. Don't go into the mall, the prices are so high or whatever. I didn't find out what their prices were. I just negotiated a deal on what I could pay. I just like, you know what, let me not even ask what it costs for mall space. Let me just go into the deal and say what I can pay. I think my ignorance of doing deals at that time and my feistiness of my will wanting to get it done caused those people to say okay to my numbers, though they were probably crazy at the time. But I went in the mall and I had a cosmetic store called Rihanna Cosmetic and Skincare line. And we earned about $200K in revenue weekly doing custom blend cosmetics. Now, mind you, I'm in my 20s at the time. And I hired like these top makeup artists that were in the city at the time. And I had them learn how to do my blending bar. We did custom blend foundation and powders. And I had clients that were flooding in. I did some great marketing strategies. I went to all the radio stations, all the TV personalities, everybody that was really important and seen in my area at the time. I went and got them as my customers. I told them I would give them 3 months worth of free makeup if they would let me do makeup on them, show them my makeup and try it. They fell in love with it, became top customers, but also they became my brand faces. And I literally in my 20s was doing like $200,000 every single week, a multi-million-dollar company that I built in my 20s.